This weekend's going to be a blockbuster. It's going to be the surprise of all surprises. You got the Denver Broncos backup quarterback, stellar defense going against what might be the closest complete team since Tom Brady has been in New England. So it is going to be an epic battle. Who do you think is going to pull this one off moving forward?
Well, it's definitely not it doesn't have the same it doesn't have the same appeal that we all hope this matchup was going to have with Bo Nix at coming into the game healthy, but unfortunately that's not the case. But I'm still a believer in the Denver Broncos advancing. And it's obviously not because of Stiddy, my boy Stiddy. No, but I think their defense, along with that home field advantage, it's going to be it's a tough building to go into and come away with a result. And I think Drake May, second-year quarterback, we've seen some flaws and some of his game's flaws exposed throughout this early portion of the playoffs. He's definitely going to have to make sure that these turnovers don't repeat. Because if he goes into Denver and has those turnovers like he had last week, it's going to be a long, long day for the Patriots. Patriots are definitely come on the road with a good defense, and we're going to see, because a lot of it is going to be up to Stiddy, because his ability to stay calm and make sure that he's not turning over the ball. He's just doing his part. I know, like you'd love to say, he's doing his Trent Dilford. He's doing, all right? As long as he gets on his Trent Dilford this weekend, I think the Broncos advance.
Well, that is what it is right there. The AFC would be locked up this Sunday. It is going to be a wonder if the Broncos do move on. Drake May, very young, very poised, very seasonedly coached under Vrabel. So we will see if it would be a battle of the coaches, because Peyton, one thing about Peyton, he's going to have the team ready to go. No matter what anyone says, Peyton always has his team ready to go. So let's see if that pick that you're brave enough to say, the Denver
You're doing
Broncos.
a lot of talking, not a lot of picking.
I'm pretty much going to go with the Broncos too. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I'm going with the Broncos.
Wow, how you abandon your own team.
Well,
Where's
you know
the
what?
loyalty? Where's the belief? The disrespect. You call yourself a Patriots? Oh man.
I'm a fan.
Wow.
I believe. I'm a fan.
Is there ever a time that is easier to pick your team than this week? They have a backup quarterback starting. Your quarterback is a potential MVP winner.
Let me tell you something, Karen.
And you're not picking your team.
And that's what makes me the right person to be on this job. Because I'm not just going to go with what my heart wants. Denver Broncos has an historic defense, much like the Texans did. CJ Stroud wet the bed, and obviously the Texans are going home. Peyton is a different animal. He's going to have Stiddy ready to go. He won't make any mistake. He's going to play a poised game. And let's see. If he makes no mistakes and he just does nothing but execute on the plays he's supposed to execute on, then hey, Denver Broncos will be in the Super Bowl. So
wow.
I really wish that the New England Patriots will win.
Wow.
But I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos.
So little belief. Wow. Stiddy is a big deal.
Stiddy.
Wow, I never knew that.
Let's go move on to the NFC. We got the Rams. Championship pedigree. We got the Rams. Stafford, Adams, both have hoisted the trophy. Let's see who wants it more. Sam Darnold, biggest chip on his shoulder. Can he get it done? Will he get it done? Well, guess what, Karen? He has everything at his fingertips to get it done. There's no excuses. What excuse could he have? He has a running game. He has a defense. What I'm saying to you is, Sam Darnold, no matter how everything is written perfectly for him to go, The LA Rams are going to run right over them and find themselves in the Super Bowl. I don't believe in Sam Darnold. I'm going to go with the LA Rams, and I'm going to ask you, what do you think, or who do you think is really going to win this game?
I can understand why you would doubt Darnold. It's again the two matchups this year against the Rams. He's I believe thrown for like 6 interceptions. So he hasn't had the most positive outcomes especially against this Rams defense. But to me, again, the home field advantage, playing in Seattle, that is not an easy. That 12th man is a real thing. Again, if this was just a matchup of mere, hey, who's the better quarterback, and that dictates who's going to win this game, I would agree with you. Stafford is the better quarterback. He's most likely going to be the MVP, and again, what he's been able to do throughout his career, already a Super Bowl champion. But the Seattle Seahawks have the best football team from top to bottom. Special teams, that defense, that front seven is impressive. Multiple Pro Bowlers on that front four. You're talking about an offense that can pop at times, and yes, and if Darnold is playing, and there's concerns about his health this week, so that too is.
Oh, come on! Don't give me that! Don't give me that!
Let's
be
honest. They also have who I believe at this point is the best receiver in football, within Jigba Smith.
And guess what? Who made him that best receiver? Darnold did. What did Darnold do for Jefferson? Get him the biggest contract as a wide receiver. Darnold is your contract. Like, if you really think about it, Darnold is making stars.
And again, this is the exact same situation Kirk Cousins had to live through for a lot of years, right?
Wow.
Of being able to produce numbers, produce wins in the regular season, but when the lights shine brightest, was unfortunately unable. It came up short a lot of times, and that's been the story of Darnold up to this point. However, I think he rectifies it this week, and I think the Seahawks advance to the Super Bowl, bringing all the doubters, the disrespecters, and the disbelievers to the forefront.
Okay. So we got Seattle.
And they're going to have to maybe retract a few of the remarks they've had about this young man.
Wow. You got the Broncos. I got the Broncos. So the book of accountability, only one adjustment. Karen believes the AFC is going to go one way. I believe the AFC is going to go the same way. But the NFC is where we have our discrepancies. That's fair.
We'll see, right?
We'll see. We'll see. When we come back, we're talking Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.